Hey guys, it's me again as usual. So, some of you might be excited to hear this because I like to share you some good ideas for my own media or franchise, whatever you want to prefer to call it. But all I wanted to say, I got good and lots of good ideas too. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you guys might find it interesting as much as I do. So, like I said in my community post, that let me just bear with me. I was gonna say that to refresh your memories as mine, that I did said in my community post. If that thing's hurry up, here we go, and here we go. That's what I said about that I don't think I'm up to making a movie or TV show at the moment because I don't have much experience to do it by myself due to learning. So yeah, and I did also mention about it takes time to process all the big things around me. So and when it comes to making something that you never done before, it can be a really big and difficult task, and 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 like when it comes to doing like new things, and you thought it's going to be quite easy at first, even though it turns out it might be difficult sometimes. So yeah, so that's the point I wanted to say, to mention, to be honest with you boys and girls. And I do understand some of you might be excited to see whether if I have done any cartoons yet. And yet, well, to be fair, I really do want to make my own TV show or a movie, but that's the problem. I don't know how to make one. I mean, like I just said from before, I never done something like this before, and I don't have any experience to do it. So it's gonna take time and to wait for the perfect time to do it, And I don't like to be forced to do it or being rushed, or because it will give me like under pressure. So I just hope you all boys and girls can actually understand that for a point. And yes, and every time I have my good ideas for my own productions, I do sometimes get some people criticizing me just because they might be similar to the things that already have been done, like Harry Potter or Disney. But does it really that matter? Just because there's some things that I got creative imaginations of how I want it to be an actual thing, it doesn't mean it's going to copy anything. But if people just believe that, then that's their problem. I mean, it's not my problem to begin with. And if people still have that problem about that towards me, then you just got to deal with it, because sometimes you can't always expect things from me all the time, because I got my own rights to have my own ideas. And yes, I do understand some people like whatever, trying to criticizing something when what, I don't know what I'm talking about. So I just hope you guys can understand that it's not always going to be easy. Yeah, and to tell you guys the truth, I really have this really big passion to become an animator one day. And I know I have said like a couple of times to those who are already aware of this, but I still like to keep saying sometimes just to keep reminding. And also, it's one of my big dreams come true, even though it's not true yet. But still, I just really something like really there for me, you know. It's been part of me, or like ever since I was a little girl. Yes. Mm-hmm. But I'm not saying like I'm having a go at you guys. No, don't think like that. It's got nothing to do with you. I promise you. It's all down to me. If I got my own problems, then it's down to me. So yeah. So if you guys have your problems, then that's down to you too. So don't take your problems out on anyone else just because there's something's bothering you. Because if you do that, then people will take you too serious and by feeling offended or whatever. Well, defensive, I mean. Yeah. Yeah. But at least I'm going to try my best to, you know, think what I think is best to by starting to have some ideas before I could do it. I mean, sometimes you can't just like go and went ahead do this or that without having any ideas because it doesn't work like that. Well, if you do believe that, then that's fine. But still, for me, no, of course not. Because I learned that you should always have plans before you could do something that you might feel regret one day. But don't worry, it's not like it's going to be your problem like anytime soon. But it's clearly up to you if what you want to do for your future. But this is about me for now on this video, okay, guys? So please understand that. And yes, I know not everything always has to be evolved around me, and I do quite understand that because I already learned about this. But I'm still mentioning that things that I want to talk about is my ideas of what I like to do for my own productions or company, however you guys want to call it. So the first TV show I've always wanted to do, well, it was originally going to be called the Stinger Dog Skills based on the characters that I made up. But now they're actually based on the real people that I met in real life. And that includes my best friend Sophie. Because I know some of you may don't believe me, that's fine. But still, Sophie is my best friend, no matter how you're gonna argue. But still, and yet, yeah. And to be honest, I'm lucky to have Sophie by my side and to support me. And yes, and I do the same thing for her. Because when there's something upsetting Sophie, I always get like calm her down a bit, give her, some space or something. Or if she wants to talk to me, then she can talk. But if it's the other way around, that if I want to talk to her, then I can talk to her. So simple as that. Yeah. So. And of course, I do got my dad as well because he said he can help me to do some animation too because he goes a drawing as well. So yeah. Okay. Um. Um. Okay. So first of all, I wanted to share some good few things that I haven't mentioned yet for the stuff that I like to make one day, and not only the cartoon that I already have at the moment, but I do got some other good cartoons that I also like to make one day. Like a TV show about emotions. Yeah. Some of you may gonna think it's a bit like Inside Out, the Pixar film. I know you're gonna say, "Oh, this is gonna be a copycat," but still, if you believe that, then that's fine by you. But my TV show about emotions is gonna be completely different. So please don't judge. So yeah. So yeah. And I think actually, sorry, I forgot to mention, I got a picture, actually, a drawing of the cartoon character for that Emotions TV show already on my file. If you want me to share it to you, it's only just an artwork, really. Yeah. Sometimes I think to be honest with you guys, I learned this word, and I think it's called early designs. Early designs just means like designs of what they look like way before the finale versions. Yeah. Okay. So let me see if I can get that picture up for you. But it's in my artwork file, so I have to go and see if I can find it. I can find it. There it is. Found it. Okay. Present. Share screen. And window. And voila. Here we go. Hope you can see it. Okay, just need to make sure that you can see it by looking at my StreamYard. Okay, there we go. I can see it now. So this is the picture I just drew a couple of days ago, actually. I just hope you guys like the drawing. Yeah, and don't worry, it won't look like that, but I just thought it's a good early design. Yeah, because I thought something maybe a little more detail to make it more accurate for the emotion. So yeah, I just thought the hair should be look a bit like those clouds, from the sky, something like that. And her name is actually Sky Blue for a reason, because it's a bit like Sadness from Inside Out, but Sky Blue is a completely different character compared to Sadness, though. She can be sad. She does have some moments, but she can't be happy sometimes. So don't worry. And yet, I had this idea that she can live up in the sky because she has a house on the top of the cloud. Yeah. So I thought it's a good idea. Yeah. Well, and of course, her skin color blue to make it look like she's sky blue. And did you guys know that the word blue is also another word for saying sad? Yep, it's kind of true. And if you don't believe me, search on Google. Yeah, because I do remember this song called Red is Blue from this film Hoodwink. You might remember it if you watch that clip again on YouTube, because yeah. Okay. So that's one of the good shows of productions. So yeah, and I also like to make my own fairy tale series too. I'm not sure about making it into a movie or a TV show. I don't know quite yet for sure, but hopefully one day it will be either in the future. And let's see. Oh yeah, I kind of nearly forgot. I'd like to show you another drawing. So just hang on for a second, guys. There. Here we go. Window, picture, and then share it so you can see it. Okay, now you can see it. So this peculiar picture I'm showing you guys, I thought making my own sort of a movie about a princess. But one day, there's an evilous, it's an old friend of this girl's father, the king. Well, there's a villain, and he's a baddie. And then, because one night, you never going to believe what he's going to do. He's going to turn the poor innocent princess into a raven sort of princess. You know what ravens look like, don't you? I'm pretty sure you do. So yeah, because I just thought it's a good idea to make a story about a princess who got turned into a raven princess, but cursed though. Like, but she also can transform into an actual raven bird. So yeah, you know that flies. So yeah, it might be a bit similar to the Swan Lake when the girl Odette turned into a swan, but because of that nasty whatever that guy's name is called again. But still, for my story, it's going to be all about a princess, and she'll be turned into a raven. Ooh, this is so not good. I bet you guys gotta find her awesome. And don't worry, it's not gonna be quite scary. It might be slightly scary for some young audience, but don't worry, I will make sure it will be a friendly movie. Yeah, cool. Yeah. And can I just be honest? Her name is actually Ronnie. Ronnie, yeah. So yeah, and to be honest with you, that's not Ronnie's original colors. To be honest, because that drawing that you can see right now, that's when she's been cursed. Okay, but what she really looks like is like originally she has brown hair. I'll show you. Oh, come on. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Just need to get it up. Okay. And now photos. Come on. Huh? What's going on? Oh, come on. Are you lazy or something, you stupid computer? Okay, here we go. Okay, so that's what Ronnie's going to look like originally. But what I showed you just then, which is all like this sort of color, that's when she's being cursed. So, like I said, that's what she's going to look like. But until when she got cursed by a nasty villain, she'd be look like this as a raven sort of princess. And I promise you guys, this is not good. Sorry, trying to find the other picture that I also have done. Yeesh. Come on. Okay. Just hang on. And after when things are like back to normal, but like when things go like into a happy ending, that's what Ronnie's going to look like afterwards when she defeated the villain. Like she's going to be an ice princess. Cool. Do you guys like the style? I bet you do. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, Ronnie looks awesome. Does she kind of remind you of some character? Yeah. I think Ronnie's a bit like Elsa from Frozen. Except that Elsa doesn't have those pointy ears like Ronnie does. So yeah, never mind. Yeah. Well, still, I hope you guys like the story concept that I have this thought in mind. So this is going to be awesome. Okay, let's see. Well, mm, there are some other ideas that I do have in mind, even as I don't always want to do it because it will be copywriting. But hopefully one day someone else can do it. But let's just say I've always liked to see an actual movie based about Angelina Ballerina. Have you guys ever heard of Angelina Ballerina before? It's okay if either yes or no, but still, can I just say I always loved Angelina Ballerina ever since I was a little girl. And to be fair, I think Angelina Ballerina deserved to have a movie herself, to be honest. Yeah, well, I know some of you may either agree or disagree, but for me, I should definitely think it should deserve a movie. Yeah, like really. Like, tell a story of how she really wants to be a ballerina. Yeah, like for real. Yeah, well, sometimes not all TV shows always have to have the movies or books to have a movie sometimes. It just depends really. But I'm still stating the personal facts, you know. Well, that's just my point of view. So, yeah. Okay. Um, hmm. But I also had this other idea, but this is going to be my original as well. Okay, so let's see. I'm also interested in making my own sort of a TV show, something like that. It might become a movie itself one day, I don't know, but hopefully it will be just a TV show first, just for now, one day. But I really want it to be about a girl, a teenage girl, yes, and she's, let's just say, because okay, got a bit stuck there. Okay, so this a witch character, and she had this. Well, even though she actually disguised herself, because the girl wasn't even aware of that in the very first episode, to be honest with you. So I just thought it's a good idea for have a witch to be in disguise as a nice innocent woman, even though she's not really a nice woman like at all. Yeah, and she kind of puts a spell on the girl, and the girl doesn't even realize that until like maybe in the next episode. And then suddenly she realized she's no longer a human. Oh my god, now that would be creepy. I mean, do you guys find it creepy if you got turned into a like this whatever creature, but you're no longer in your human body? That would be totally weird. But I don't know what type of creature that I want the girl to look like quite yet. But I do have an idea about a bit similar to those thingy, what those like those red panda sort of creature. But I'm not saying it's going to be like the one that from that Disney Pixar. I'm just have this thought, maybe a bit of mix of that red panda, but also another creature. I think. I don't know. It's hard to figure it out. I could use some help. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. And I also remember I told my friend Wizard Dude on, I think it was on Instagram, I think on the Instagram group. And we were talking about me wanting to make my own TV show about witches and wizards. But they are going to be rivals. Not good. No, really, not good. Really. Sometimes they can be friends, and I, I mean, you can trust me on this. There will be some characters that are wizards and witches, which some of them will be friends. Because I do have a good story for that. And don't you worry, it's going to be about magic and anything that involves about witches and wizards. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. I also still like to make my own movie based on my own character, based after me, Caitlin Sparkle, baby. Yeah, Caitlin Sparkle. Because I always like to make TV show and movie first, of course, and then a TV show for it about Caitlin Sparkle. It'll be slightly different compared to the Sing Adults Girls universe version of it, because okay, so don't worry. And don't worry, they will still have same characters for my Caitlin Sparkle movie, like my best friend Sophie. Oh, and a love interest for Caitlin Sparkle, even though some of you already know who that is. Yeah. Okay, all right. And I can trust you this. It will be awesome because they will have different storylines, to be fair, to be honest, in the TV show. Because there will be like I would say it can be a bit like the dumping grounds. In case of those who live in United Kingdom, you might know the dumping ground anyway, especially you too, Sophie, because I know you have watched it. Yeah, sorry, got distracted by the comments there. Sorry. So yeah. And okay, all right. Okay, guys, can just stop you there, please? I know Caitlin Sparkle will have 3 love interest or whatever, but and I can promise you this: she will only have 1 boyfriend in the series and the film. Yeah. Well, basically, sometimes it's okay to have a crush on like maybe 2 or 3 people. It just depends who. Yeah, well, tell me about it. But still, I do have this other ideas for that Caitlin Sparkle thing about relationship storyline and depression storyline and any kind of storylines I could possibly think about. And I have to promise you something, that the TV show for that Caitlin Sparkle thing I'm talking about right now is, like I said before, it's going to be slightly different compared to the Sing Adults Girls thing. But what I can say, it's going to be it's going to sort of have this sort of grown up stuff business in it. Yes. Yeah, I could do some help from you, Wizard Dude. Thank you. We can always talk on the Instagram group. Maybe after I finish my video, we can talk. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So oh yeah, I also had another storyline about bullying. Oh, good. Not good though. Let's see. Um, Mm, okay, so let's just skip that now, actually. So, but I do got some other great ideas about for the merchandise. You know, like stationery stuff, as in pens, anything like outfits, costumes, anything like that. There will be magazines, um, figures, toys, everything really for my single dolls girls, of course. And yet, I always want to make my own single dolls girl costume. But I still waiting. I'm waiting. The only problem is I don't have a sewing machine, and I can't buy one myself anyway for a reason. Because every time I want to buy something, I always have to have my parents' permission. Like, come on. Seriously. I mean, my sister gets to get something without any permission sometimes. But still, how come my sister gets to have something that she wants and I don't? Okay, no. Okay, sorry about that. It's not always true though. I do sometimes get things what I want too, but there are moments that my parents can be a bit, like Mr. and Mrs. Peaky with the money business. Yeah, yes, and maybe an adult. I get it, and you do have a point, but sometimes I just got to, you know, have to listen to my parents. To be honest. So I hope you guys can understand that I can't always spend money on some things that I really desperate to want all the time because the price really, and that's what worries my parents a lot because they think prices can be mm, you know too much expensive. Okay, what? No, it's such a big deal. Yeah, but still, I'm still my parents' child, so I have to understand it, accept it, and listen. Yeah, no matter how I see my point of view. So I just stick to what my parents have to tell me what to do. So yeah, okay. Oh yeah, good idea was a dude. Video games for my single dolls girls. Okay. Ooh, there's so great ideas for games. And I could do have some little help from Sophie. I mean, I can always talk about it with Sophie when I see her on next Wednesday, to be honest, because I won't be active much. Sometime next week, only on this Sunday coming until I'll be back on Wednesday. Well, basically, I will be back home on Tuesday night, but I will be back, like, probably on Wednesday. Yeah, but I'm going to Harry Potter Express on next Friday. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. As long as I stay away from this, the word which I don't want to use because this creepy legs. Sorry, that was one of the devices. I was going to say creepy legs, creepy eyes. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Let's see what else. Mm, mm. Um, Oh yes, video games. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I could do have sort of a game that might be a bit similar to Kingdom Hearts, but a bit different. But I do like to have a game about my singing those girls' group defeating those nasty villains. Like, pew, pew, pew. I'm gonna piss your butt, you nasty, vicious villains. Rah! Something like that. With a magic wand or swords, whatever, really, and save your other friends who's been kidnapped by those villains. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else. I do like this game. It's like a crossword. Yeah, I do like to have something like that. Yeah, I bet you like that sort of idea, Sophie. And oh, what about those? I keep forgetting the name, but I can easily can describe it though. You know, there's like it's a bit like those candy and sweets, and you have to make sure they look identical, and then you have to swipe it with your finger, and then they go collected, and then you might win the high score. Yeah, it's a bit like that. Yeah, I bet you and I will beat to that game, Sophie. It will be great. Yeah, that's it. Thank you with the Duke Candy Crush. Yeah. Oh, Bubble Witch. There's a game called Bubble Witch. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of the game, but it's cool. I really kind of enjoyed it. But Candy Crush is really easy. Yeah. You're so spot on, Miss Incognito. Candy Crush is a banging game. Mm-hmm. Just hang on for a second. Yes. Okay. Sorry, I was just trying to read something on my phone. I don't think I heard of Flappy Bird. Sorry. But I have heard of Angry Bird game. Yeah. It's not really any easy game, to be honest with you. Every time I try to win on this game, it's always so flipping hard. You know, like flapping hard, should I say. Because they do flap anyway, so I'll say the word flapping hard. If you get the joke. Yeah. Sorry if my joke's not good one. Wait, what? Flappy Bird was a game, but it was banned? Okay. Never knew that. I bet none of you did. Oh, wow. Well, thanks for sharing the information, my friend. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. I also thinking like good songs as well, like really awesome music videos. Oh, come on, I nearly almost forgot. Okay, just hang on just for a few minutes. I need to find an actual video to show you guys. You might find it weird, but it will be awesome. Okay, sorry. I think it was, yeah, that's it. And then, there we go, sorry. Oh, yeah. There it is. I really want to show you this. I'm not really gonna play the actual video for a reason, but I can pause it. Okay, just hang on. Okay, share the screen. Okay, and bingo. Okay, I know some of you may gonna say, "Hey, is that Elvis?" But it's not. Well, not really. But it's just someone dressing as him. But I still pause it, will you, stupid mouse? So anyway, so for some reason, this guy literally did something really incredible. He actually used this sort of, I don't know what he uses, but it looks like an AI or something to make it look like those girls from the judge seats. Like, come on. But that's the thing. I'm always interested on. Well, I've always liked to make my own AI to make it look like real people for my own music videos one day in the future. I know some of you may don't like the idea, but I really, really like to do it. Yeah, like real people. Yeah. Well, you might get the message, but I just hope you guys can understand that I've always had this imagination or daydreaming of me. Every time I listen to one of my favorite songs, I always pretending it was me as the lead singer in my own girly group and a boy rock stars group doing all this music stuff and all this like pop 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 pop. You know? Ah, this is awesome. Okay. I really did want to show you this today, Sophie, when we in the day center, but I kind of forgot. Yeah, well, I do like to show you anyway, my friend. Sorry, BFF, everyone as well. And guess what this Elvis guy just did? And look at Simon's face. See? That's the whole point. Oh, darn it. Come on. I think I got overreacted, but still, I just really like that sort of idea. I mean, can you really, really blame me for having this idea to begin with? I don't think so. I mean, really, because everyone can have their own rights to have their ideas. Well, but you got to admit it could be a great idea or something sometimes. So, yeah, so I just hope you'll enjoy listening to my ideas for my future if I ever become an animator or whatever. Like blah blah blah. So anyway, I'll just leave you guys to it and focus on your day, and I'll see you guys next week. Yeah. Okay. Well, bye. I guess. Bye.